Good morning, y'all. It is early. It's India, Miss Butterfly 112, and today, y'all, slow cook day. I love this cooking system, this Ninja cooking system. They don't make this one anymore, but I absolutely love it. Slow cooker liner in our slow cooker. We're going to season the pork shoulder butt roast right into the slow cooker, and y'all, we're gonna make a chimichurri sauce. I actually have two of them, and one I'm probably going to cut it up into 2 or 3 pieces and freeze it. Let's see. Alright, so this one here is 8.34 pounds. And this one is a 5.67 pounds. We're going to go ahead and do the smaller one. Yeah. So like I said, this was a frozen pork shoulder butt roast, and I let them slowly thaw in the refrigerator. So the bigger one I'm going to probably cut into 2 or 3 pieces. This is bone in, so I'm going to cut around the bone. And so, but today I'm going to take it out the package. We're going to put it into the slow cooker. We're going to season it up with our new cilantro lime seasoning, and then we're going to make a chimichurri sauce that I'm also going to cook some of the pork roast in, and we're going to save the rest for later to add on top once we shred this meat. I bought some fresh Italian parsley and some cilantro. We got some green onion. We also got our pork shoulder butt roast. I'm going to go ahead and get me red onion. The chimichurri sauce, I'm going to use, excuse my dog in the background, I'm going to use a whole red onion, this cilantro bunch, and this Italian parsley bunch. As you can see, need to use it up. It's starting to, there's condensation in it. But I need to use this up. Green onion, we might top with. We shall see. But I'm going to wash this up, dice this. Well, at least save my peels, because y'all, to make onion powder or for bone broth, we need to get this out of the package and wash up our fresh produce. Here's a close-up of the seasoning blend and the ingredient list. It doesn't have garlic in it, so I can have it. It doesn't have thyme and rosemary. Y'all, I'm allergic to so many things, and it's always exciting to find a seasoned blend that I can use, but often I just use individual seasonings, make my own seasoned blends, no problem. I like to keep frozen sliced jalapenos in my freezer. You never know when you may need it, and I'm going to add it to this chimichurri sauce. For the chimichurri sauce, I got a whole red onion, small, it was kind of small, red onion, some frozen jalapenos, red and green, as you can see. I always keep this in my freezer, y'all. Y'all should do the same. You never know when you may need them. And I only put a few. Don't want to be too spicy. And we have a good bit, I would say equal parts, cilantro and Italian parsley. Then we have our extra virgin olive oil, our red wine vinegar, and our lemon juice. Saved some scraps. And the rest of my parsley and cilantro wrapped up in a paper towel, Got my green onions here because we're not using it in this recipe, at least not in the chimichurri sauce. Now, y'all, we're going to go and season this meat because it's going to be slow cooking for about 8 hours. Oh, and I did save my bottoms to my green onions. We're going to put that into a planter on my front porch garden so we can have some fresh green onion. I also like to keep, I take some fresh green onion straight from the garden, wash it up, chop it, and freeze it. Y'all, so good. We're going to season this pork shoulder butt roast straight in this slow cooker. I'm going to lightly drizzle some chili infused EVOO. Sorry for the lighting. We're going to drizzle that all over on both sides. You don't need too much. Our cilantro, lime, pepper salt. All over. And we're going to rub that in. Turn it over. I'm going to drizzle some more chili infused EVOO. Making sure everything is coated. Add some more of that cilantro, lime, pepper salt here. Make sure you're getting all the sides. Okay. You want to see the seasoning on your meat. Get all in the meat if you can. And then we're going to put it fat side up. I'm going to add a little more. And y'all, that's how simple. Okay, so we're going to let this sit right here while we make the chimichurri sauce, because we're going to add some of that on to the pork loin. Okay, we got a food processor out. Don't mind the food on my robe. That's why I should be wearing my apron, but I don't. I'm often in the robe. So, disregard that, y'all. So to the food processor, we're going to add our beautiful produce here. All right, I'm going to add our onion right in there, our jalapenos. Just adding the onion first, but we're adding everything in there. Straight into our food processor. Really pack it in there. Let's hope this food processor works, y'all, because I need a new one. But I think it'll be fine. Okay, you want equal part cilantro and parsley. Y'all, I just put whatever looked good to me. Now, to that, I'm going to add 2 good splashes of red wine vinegar. Get this from Aldi's. 2 good splashes of lemon juice, whatever that looks like to you. That's 1. And that's 2. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil first, just to get this going. And then we're going to add it as it is needed. Oh, let me not forget the salt and pepper. I almost forgot my salt and black pepper. I'm using coarse black pepper. We're not measuring that. And we're going to add, I'm going to add a little bit of salt because that cilantro lime pepper salt also have salt in it. And you're going to taste this anyway. So a little bit of salt. At the top. Now blend. Now this is my first time making some chimichurri sauce, but it should be like equal parts parsley and cilantro, or you can use one or the other. I like the combination. Sounds good to me. I'm using a whole onion, red onion. You can use a shallot. I've never bought a shallot before. I'm using what I have. And you can do a red chili pepper or red bell pepper. I'm using some jalapenos, and you want a good EVOO and some red wine vinegar and lemon juice. Equal part red wine vinegar and equal part lemon juice, and you're going to slowly drizzle in your olive oil. I added a little bit just to get this going. I don't have the best food processor, so bear with me, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, did y'all see that? Get y'all a close-up. We're going to close that back. And actually, y'all, that is the texture I want. Well, I'm going to pause it. Let's pause it 2 times. This is the texture I want. I don't want it to be so pureed. You don't want it smooth. You want texture. You want it to have texture. And now I'm going to add this to a mason jar, and we're going to pour in some more EVOO because you want it to be a little runny. Okay, I'm going to remove the center part here, the blade. We're going to scrape the sides. Oh, y'all, this smells amazing. But remember, you will be trying this. You will have to taste this. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh my gosh. That is good. And it got some heat to it. Mason jar here. And I'm going to add a good bit of this into my jar. Now, mind you, you do need to add some more EVOO. To it, and I see a big piece of onion, and that's okay. Okay, I got about this much left. This much in the jar. We're going to drizzle some more olive oil in there. Drizzle some olive oil into this one. We're going to give it a good mix. Now the texture and the consistency is up to you. I'm going to use the rest of this bottle. Y'all, this is so good. I'm going to just start making this from now on. I have to look at that. This is perfect for me. And y'all, homemade chimichurri sauce. We're gonna save this, put this in the refrigerator. We're gonna add this here to our pork shoulder butt roast. So y'all, we got the chimichurri sauce ready to go. We saved some of it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this over to the bottom because I want this all over. And we're going to rub that in. Okay, now we're going to turn this over on the side that we're going to actually put this in. And then, y'all, look, the paper is coming off. Real life here. We'll fix that in a few. For the remaining chimichurri sauce, come out of the food processor right on top. We're going to get as much of this goodness out of this food processor and onto this meat. I'm going to fix this real quick. I'm also going to use my hand now. Clean hands. Rub that in. All over. This smells so good and it tastes amazing. I need to put this on because this was supposed to be on like a long time ago. Alright, we're going to put this on low. We're going to put this on 8 hours. And we're going to start. So good, y'all. Sorry for the lighting. I think I'm going to add about a cup of water to help it along. So I'm going to eyeball that, y'all. Okay, I am going to add a little extra EVOO. I had to open another bottle. Y'all, this is amazing. I mean, do y'all see this goodness? And you can, it's easy to put it in a mason jar. You can give it a little shake. All the fresh goodness. Olive oil to the top. Love it. One of those recipes you don't really have to follow much with measurements. Just like the pork shoulder butt roast I am slow cooking. Yeah. But y'all, try this. It's so good. And I'm sure it's going to get better with time. Alright, it's been 8 hours. Y'all. Oh yeah, this should be good and tender. Look how it is. The bone is separated. Alright, so what I'm going to do. Okay, it already has started to fall apart, but we're going to just give it a few minutes. Let it cool down some. But y'all, do you not see how beautiful this meat look? My husband already stole a few pieces. I have yet to try it. Also got some potatoes, air frying. That's gonna be so good. My husband stealing meat. I don't think I'll have to wait. It's literally just falling. Look at that. This is just one hand. Now I'm going to remove some of this fat though. But this is so good. I don't know if y'all hear my husband smacking in the background. I'm gonna get a second fork to help me shred this, but y'all. Oh, y'all see this? Sorry for the noise, y'all. That's my husband. So as I am shredding this meat, I am saving the fat and the bones for broth. I'm going to just put that in a freezer bag and put that into the freezer. As you can see, my husband was right here helping me. Okay, we have our shredded pork shoulder butt roast, cooked in a little bit of that chimichurri sauce. We have some roasted potatoes, y'all. I just took some potatoes, drizzle it with some EVOO, salt, black pepper, oregano, basil, a little smoked paprika, and onion powder. They're so tender and good. All these, y'all, this is so good. The strawberry one, about to have that. Letting it thaw out just a little. Okay, y'all. And for the final touches, our final touch, our homemade chimichurri sauce. I'm gonna really drizzle this on there. There is a close-up, y'all, of our plates. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So good, y'all. It's time to eat.